Hi, welcome to LSB Features Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive, yada, yada, yada. Hang on. Sorry, got a little dry there. Hey, yeah, what we do here is we keep great radio from the past alive, and we're doing that today by going to San Francisco, Oakland to be exact, and 1310 KDIA. For decades, those call letters, KDIA, were synonymous with soul music in San Francisco from the 1950s through the 1990s. This little 1,000-watt signal was a giant with R&B fans. Eventually, the station raised its power to 5,000 watts and really started to cook as Lucky 1310. And there were some legendary names that worked at this station through the years. George Oxford, Rosko, who later moved on to New York, Bob White, John Hardy, Belva Davis, who eventually became a superstar on television in San Francisco. The station also helped launch the career of Sly Stone, who was on the air at KDIA in the mid-60s. It was an influential R&B station. Let's go back to the 1960s with George Oxford on 1310 KDIA.
Kind of on the new side, I told you, friends. Let's move over to what's kind of well established. On this, the big sound of the KDIA. It's I'll make it about 28 minutes, 27 minutes, just close to it. All right, 27 minutes until 9 o'clock. On this, the old George Oxford thing, trying to be as accurate as we can, you know. We don't want to mess you up. But Chuck Jackson's going to sing, "Tell Him I'm Not Home." From the big sound of the KDIA, make it just about 23 minutes until 9 o'clock. We have over here a continuation of that trend of instrumental magic, friends. It happens to be Happy Talk. Shirley Scott's going to do it for us on this, the old George Oxford Saturday, man. And let's do it. One more time! Whistling about you, friends, on this crazy old wonderful George Washington's birthday on a beautiful crisp Friday afternoon. And, of course, the days were never more beautiful than they are right now, but there are other aspects of life that prompt some people to say who are long in years, the good old days. You know what they were referring to in many cases? About the good food they ate. And today, everyone still enjoys good eating. And today, when you eat good food, you're going to look back on it years from now and say, the good old days. And you'll be referring to food prepared with the use of Carnation evaporated milk. You know, Carnation is richer and creamier, friends. It's the milk so rich and creamy it even whips. Carnation is the perfect milk for cooking. Carnation keeps meatloafs moist, juicy, and firm. Makes mashed potatoes rich and fluffy. Adds extra creamy richness to whipped desserts. And next time you shop, reach for that red and white can with 3 carnations on it. It's perfect for cooking, and here's the way this gentleman says it here. Great frequent friends, Beechwood 45789, bringing up dusty diamonds on this traditional holiday, as we always do on the big sound of KDIA, the swinging the station around the bay on Carnation time, and it's a beautiful day here. Here's a little advice for the brides. You should coat your lips with a thin coating of petroleum jelly mixed with cold cream. Next morning your lips will look velvety and petal soft. That's one little bit that we're offering to you. And, of course, to keep that man happy at breakfast time, best way to do it is to give your husband a big warm kiss, a hot cup of coffee, and quick as a flash, pass the Carnation. Now we've taken care of that little bit. How about that child of yours? The family? Sure. We ask a lot of people about the use of Carnation in their family. They tell us right out. This is a result of one of our conversations. What is your name, hon?
Yeah. Marilee Johnson.
Miss Johnson, where do you live?
I live at 699 28th Street.
It's a pleasure to have you on the microphone here, and that baby is so beautiful and healthy. How do you account for it, huh?
Oh, Carnation, period. That's it.
Do it every
time.
Here's Bob Berlin for Carnation. Just right, Dan. Of course, that's just a memory of yesteryear, friends. Barbara Lynn, you'll lose a good thing. And, of course, we could tie it in with a good thing of Carnation, which we've been talking about, friends. And we'll be back, of course, Monday, talking some more about the wonder of Carnation for that entire family of yours, from the baby's bottle to the baby's cup, and then from then on out to Grandma and Grandpa, because it's been used for generations. It's the #1 evaporated milk in all the world. Carnation. Buy it and use it, and happy George Washington birthday to you all. It's 16 minutes past a lazy old 12 noon here, and before we move any further, we'd like to remind you right now that Here is the time now for, in cooperation with the California Department of Employment, the KDIA Job Finder Service. And, of course, friends, Mr. James Brown singing for you. Think was the title of it. It's 20 minutes past 12 noon on this, the OGO George Oxford Mess. Stand by for another dusty thing. It's gentle and it's sweet. It's Carla Thomas singing it for you. Gee whiz, babe. Hi, my groovy friends of Radio Land. I'd like to make an announcement. OGO George Oxford, you know, here saying 30th and San Pablo Furniture Warehouse has opened a new reupholstering factory. And on George Washington's birthday. One of the sweetest things to come out of the past 2 years, friends. It happens to be Miss Carla Thomas. Gee whiz, look at him. Look at me. Very talented, romantic girls singing for you, friends, from their heart to yours. Honey, 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 the Challengers did it for you. And it happens to be 27 minutes past the lazy old 12 noon on George Washington's birthday. Gee-oh, George Washington, you know. That George Oxford, that's me, you know. And I try to make it every morning from 6 until 9 o'clock, and we've had pretty good luck making it down and bringing the sun out, asking you to come along with us and develop smiles and joy, you know. We do all kinds of things, like we remind you not only of the commercial messages, the recordings, the music, the time, the weather. We've come up with information like when you diet, your feet shrink, and when you get fat, your feet get fat too. Those are the things we offer you for your brains. Stimulating program. Join us whenever you can, friends. We've got over here, the train has gone. Chuck Wills is going to bring back some memories for you. Here's exciting. 30 minutes past 12 noon. And, of course, friends, a little memory of yesteryear happens to be Mr. Chuck Willis doing it for that. Train has gone as we hit ya with the Isley Brothers. You're coming up in just a moment at 28 minutes until 1 o'clock on the old George Oxford happiness thing around here. On a happy George Washington birthday, lay back and take it easy. I think so. Oh, yeah, relax, though. I mean, don't take it too easy. Up members of yesteryear, friends, all good ones, I hope. I have to be Mr. Albert King doing it for you. Traditional with big KDIA, the swinging the station around the bay during holidays. We always like to come up with things like these to help you enjoy the richness of the moments. And the weather forecast is a rich, beautiful type weekend coming up for you, and the Shep and the Limelights are going to bring it to you. And I happen to be old adorable George Oxford. Don't you love me there, man?
You know, sometimes you bug me, man.
Longer looking. Go, friends. My time is up, and so we're going to say goodbye to you until, tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. Happy George Washington's anniversary to you. Until we get together again, remember, I love everybody, especially you, baby, so have a wonderful day. The big sound, the best sound. KDIA, rated #1.